Uh, Devourer, I barely knew her. So this finds Temple or Ugin Lab, then I don't mind a hand on the play, I think. And what are the odds that I find a soul land? 50%. Oops. Sounds good to me. It's a Gruul deck. I have not played with the Timur Eldrazi deck yet. I will. I guess I can take Utopia Sprawl. I mean, as silly as it is. Kind of makes sense on the next turn. What's the purpose of that Assassin's Creed card? It's a Bojuka Bog, except instant speed and untapped when I draw it. Which inevitably I will draw it more often than I tutor for it, so. Two Karn is crazy. I added Steerings, reduced Karns. Karn kinda stunk to draw. Maybe it's crazy. Mycospawn. If I draw an Eldrazi double land, I can kick it next turn. If I don't, I can't. Hmm. One went Mountain Preordain. Oh, Mill. Interesting. Well, at least my Emrakul is gonna be cheap. Or is it? Not that I opponent has seen the Mycospawn. I can't use Kozilek's Commando to exile it right now. Because I only have one color less, so... Mill. Well, too bad Emrakul the Promised End doesn't shuffle my graveyard back into the deck, I guess, in this matchup. Anyone in the chat being Abstergo entertained? Abstergly entertained. But yeah, I'm at the beginning of my Eldrazi journey. As I haven't played a deck much yet. A couple leagues so far, or maybe even a single league honestly, but I'll be trying out some more stuff. I wish they had EU weekday 8 AM challenges. That would just go such a long way towards standardizing my day. Just change your whole life and sleep schedule. Just do it, yeah. I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I want to draw a land. So I'll draw, instead of exiling the crab will die to Emrakul, it's gonna jump attack. Can I get a non-fetch land? Do I have any fetchables? Hi. Return goes to the bottom. I actually don't even have any returns in my graveyard this entire time. Funny. 1, 2, 3 forest. Forests are gone. Stomping Ground. I think Stomping Ground is not gone. The second one. Seems not gone to me. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. Plus 5, 13, yes. I don't know if summoning Emrakul is actually all that game winning. It doesn't. Well, I guess if I can hit them with Shockland, then it's gonna be lethal in one swing. It's good. Ideally, I draw a different land so I don't have to fetch. Unlucky. What? Oh, I added 2 card types with the Kozilek's commando, so I didn't even need to fetch. Somehow there was no commando in the graveyard, so I only had 5 types. I just kind of assumed that I'm not adding any more types to the graveyard, but it just costs 6 mana. Whoops. -1 Eldrazi spawn token then. Fatal push. Each opponent. Oh, I just looked at my deck, I don't know how much is left. Fatal push, fatal push. Can't even shock them, but I can chase them. Okay. I attack with the Ruin Crab. Okay. I block with Emrakul, the Promised End. Is Emrakul based or cringe in this deck? It's the strongest aspect of this deck, I think. Pay 2 life. And let's hope that this Hideous Laughter doesn't kill me. Mill 9 myself. Your move. Emrakul is fast in this deck. You get Giga Delirium quickly. No, I didn't have mana value 20 left in my deck. I just died. You played it, you never cast it. Seems hard to get cards in the yard for it. Well, Malevolent Rumble does. Kinda rare, like, just my 18 cards left and I didn't have mana value 20. A deck with the highest average mana value in the world. Kozilek's Return is pretty bad, but kills crabs from the graveyard, so can keep a pair. Oh, let's keep E for Karn maybe. For crabs, not like I really want to draw it. And maybe I'll have a pair of Stone Bryants too. What do I name them? Like, I don't know. Rumble Sketch. I could say that, yeah. But would I rather have a 66 card deck with Rumble or 62 with no Rumble? Or just 60? But yeah, Rumble is just it's like Dismember against Burn. Which is to say, pretty bad. Don't really want to draw returns. Alright, let's go 61 with no Rumbles. Good suggestion. I wouldn't have thought of that myself somehow. This hand seems a bit too weak. This hand seems a bit too weak, as I am missing colored sources. I'm gonna go to 5, right? Really, that's my 5 card hand. I guess I'll go to 4. Seems pretty trivial to get a pen better than this 5. Nope, I thought wrongly. Put 4 cards on the bottom. I suggest this. Any other ideas? What do I top deck from this spot? This would be a great 7, but I mean, say Wash was free. Jewel and Talisman maybe? Well, that seems not beneficial. Because now I have the Devourer for later. And I have the Devourer turn 1 to exile 3 cards from my deck to suffer more against mill. Are you Abstergo entertained, chat? Your move. Got no cards. Second mulligan to 3 cards and Magic the Gathering and the past 13 hours or 12 hours. Grab a land. I need to have a land to draw Mycospawn or Chrysalises. Not since Assassin's Creed 3. What happened in Assassin's Creed 3? What happened to Abstergo Entertainment? Now I'm curious. So I feel of ruin. Should I pick up my Devourer? Not really. I want rather summon Mycospawn. Yesterday, Brookie Dam and I were trying to remember the name of a song commonly played on this stream, but only got as far as him trying to sing it and me going, ah, yeah, IDK, can someone help? We need more, and then, like, it's in Polish and it's a duo, but not Losia and Japson, but is it young Losia? Because we can just investigate young Losia songs. Stone Rain? Dobra, jest Mycospawn, coś tam robimy. I have 19 cards in my deck, for sure I can win. There is still a lone World Breaker ready to demolish my fucking opponents. I can't even get an Eldrazi Temple, bro. You win, I don't want to play. Is Mill a bad matchup? It seems pretty rough. This hand seems fine on the plane. It says opponent has been last spotted playing Frog, so the arena cube draft will happen off screen now. Abstergo Entertainment so far. At least 2 opening hands, maybe even more. Whoa, I got the Genesis Wave last pick. Holy shit. Graveyarding the heck out of this. If I hit on the Eldrazi Temple, then life is gonna be good. If not, it's still gonna be good. We are here to learn Polish swear words. We probably know them by now. Kurwa, ja pierdolę, this type of stuff. Honestly, everything else stems from those two. One didn't summon a frog. Oh, I drew the temple. I guess I will Mycospawn a... I can't do it. Bog. This would be a good bog spot, but instead I have Abstergo. I would not summon a Mycospawn, but arguably maybe it would even be better. Go for a Sanctum of Ugin. That said, the bog would be in my hand, right? So we would have to keep that awkwardness in mind. Have I ever switched my MTGO avatar? I used the Bob avatar for years, then I switched to the Tiger, so yeah, I did, I guess. Once upon a time. But I've been using the Tiger for a long time. Chat, my cube deck is looking like shit, but that's because I'm in pack 2 and I thought I'm in pack 3, so I feel better. Missile and drop. I'll get an Eldrazi Temple. I'll grab the Chrysalis. But we are looking for action. Is Tech Edge the best Wasteland thing in Modern still? Probably Ghost Quarter is. Many less play Ghost Quarter. Does this have reach? It actually does, holy shit. That's crazy. It's true that Ghost Quarter doesn't screw people, but actually, arguably, it's fine that it doesn't. Abstergo Entertainment, let's go. Can you use Kozilek's Return to kill the Regent if my opponent attacks? Because I feel push breaks, but I don't care. Kanister wins C. Now, how do we beat Consigned to Memory? How good is Kozilek's Return against their deck? I guess flashing it back seems pretty important against the Chulus. I think Arnold looks ass. Good board in Stone Brains, but that's maybe not on the draw. And by Stone Brains, I mean Stone Brains. Of course. Secret Reach wins again. Wasn't he dead if you didn't block? Sure. Well, not if... I think they were pretty dead if I blocked as well. So, it seems like it was a choice between winning and winning. And I chose winning. Devourer looks good, Worldbreaker looks fine. Probably don't need 4 returns. I don't actively want to draw it so much. I do want to mill it over. Is this a keep? It's not particularly great against Harbinger or anything, or Consign, or like, it's really just kind of a bad hand. So I think I'll mulligan. I can do better. I don't know if this does better, but it is... it perhaps does. I think I'll be putting back a Worldbreaker. Have the Emrakul for later. Skin ready card type. Yes. Just like legendary. Draw step stop. Cool. Welcome to my draw step. I'll play a commercial district. And I'll keep a Rumble. Rockstar. Guess that's the downside of not running out an Eldrazi Temple on turn 1. Turn 1 Temple for Common Frog, maybe. I'll say decent suggestion. I'll do that the next time. I'm trying to think of Harbinger as well, and I actually don't really want to cast a Rumble into it, which seems a bit rough. Because if I actually fetch Forest and Rumble, and I am in a bad spot against Harbinger, like Giga bad. Unless I find a Talisman, then I'm in a Giga great spot. I'll cast it, but maybe it's bad. Yeah, or Sprawl, I guess. Sprawl also I'll grab with the Rumble, and they have to fly. Impulse, Talisman for safety, grabbed. Is good. Miło się Ernie. Here's a block. Punish for the block, I guess. Villain is reanimating Oichulus. And shocking N. Consign on my Kozilek's commando could be pretty rough. Can't get to Delirium for Unholy Heat. Unless if I... Well, maybe I can. Maybe I can exile the Manifest. Draw. Talisman of Impulse. Will my opponent consign a Talisman of Impulse? Dobra, no way. I hit your Oculus. Okay, Oculus defeated. Now we have to take care of Rockster. But perhaps jumping ended up being not so great. The extra spawn would have made life easier for me. Another Oculus. So many Oculi. So 5 graveyard types. Why did you kill the Manifest over the Frog? Killing the Manifest costed 2 mana, and killing the Frog costed 4 mana. So I wanted to cast the Unholy Heat on that turn, on the Oculus. Exile your Alouette. Can you consign? No, no consign. No, the Talisman tapped my lands to play it. I guess I could have tried to do that. But my play was that if they counter the Commando, I can still cast the Unholy Heat. And if I tap all my mana for Commando and they consign it, sounded really bad. Would Bog be good in this spot? Maybe a bit, not really. May we see your constructed rating? No? No dobra. This is the B kanister. This is kanister. 1722. That's it right now. That's the rating. Pathetic. Holy shit. Alright, next turn I guess I summon Emrakul and I hope that my opponent hadn't found a consigned memory. Then I win. Or I guess I don't cast Emrakul. Well put opponent. Kurde, ale zimno w tej chacie, muszę zamknąć to okno. Did we finish the cube run with Timur Doppelgang? Yes. I got to 6 wins. Seems like I'm not dead, and like they clearly didn't have a consign, so Emrakul can just work next turn. They can only do 6. Also drafted a new deck, but fewer ramp spells were offered this time, so it looks worse to me. Because honestly, Bob of Paradise was the main contributor the last time. Do my cats understand the concept of streaming? Probably they don't. Although they do see me sit in front of a mic and talk. And they do see me sit not in front of my mic and not talk. They probably add the 2 and 2 together and I don't know, what do they learn? If consign die, if no consign, no dies. The same is true if I cast Devourer. Holy shit, they just have a counter spell. Frog is pretty funny in this spot. I guess Merktide Regent. Ochulus, Dreams of Steel and Oil. Discard. So I will leave them with Dreams of Steel and Oil and play. I'll kill the Ochulus Manifest. They have 15 cards in their graveyard, so we jump Frog 5 times, and then unless they draw a Thought Scour or Consider, they shouldn't be able to make it fly next turn. So the Frog is Giga flying now. Alright. Your move, and then next turn I Devourer of Destiny, the Psychic Frog. Pretty crazy game. I thought it was impossible to win at a point. Marto Pillow, thank you very much for the sub. But then it turned out that it's actually very possible to win. And in fact, now I am pretty significantly favored. Unless they consign, but they don't. The manifested monster is Dream of Steel and Oil. Oh, Dreams of Steel and Oil. What was the reason not attacking their manifest card? I wanted them to have exactly 15 cards in their graveyard, a number divisible by 3, so I can exile the full graveyard with Frog. This would be the 16th card, so I wouldn't be able to exile one card, so they'd be left with one card in their graveyard, so... Last seen deck 9 days ago, Boros Energy. Is it sensible to keep this and look for Kozilek's return? Or a Talisman of Rumble? I think so. I'm gonna possibly skip them too, though, but... I think on the play I can keep that. On the draw I would have mulliganed. Although on the draw I get a shot at finding a Utopia Sprawl for a turn 2 Chrysalises. Let's get the Utopia Sprawl. Still seems like a reasonable way to spend my turn 2 mana. Guide of Souls. So what are the odds of a main deck moon now? Is it 0% or is it a little bit percent? 1.4 and 51% of decks? That sounds a bit higher, but I guess we can hedge. What format is that? Modern? Indeed. This is modern. A modern preliminary on Magic Online. Magic the Gathering Online. So I play the Chrysalis, and next turn we can play either Devourer of Worldbreaker. Seems solid. Wow, what a back-breaking charm. Yeah, opponent really showed me. Build up some tempo by attacking me for 1 and killing my ramp piece. It's tough. It's tough out there. Ooh, Mardu. Johnny. I could block and eat it. Then I can't cast Wallbreaker next turn, so get you a free damage, bro. Well, you can. Do I want to World Break or a Johnny? Next turn I can't play a 7-drop. So I have 2 big reach monsters by World Break. They lose their mana. Could be troublesome if opponent plays a bombardment. I can 0 a giant to kill my Chrysalis. Pink Chrysalis. I guess that's true, because you just lose the cat and you lose the Ajani, so you go to 3 creatures. So it actually, you actually have to, yeah, it's actually way better for me than I at first thought. Chrysalis is looking pretty good this game, though fairly impressive stopping ability. Like actually a really impressive play here, and a bridge towards the other Eldrazi's while also being the reach. Big deal. Okay, good draw. Attack a Johnny. If I could put a white border around a landmark, what would you choose and why? I don't know. Like an IRL thing? IRL place. No to zasuwa Jędrek jakby. To jest twoja jedyna szansa. O kurna, Ajani. Is it a reflexive maybe what trigger? So there's a second trigger and I can kill a monster to reduce the amount of damage. Oh no, I gave them an extra energy. In that case I'll make them spend the energy. No, they actually will lose free energy, so they're actually net minus energy. And Devourer is going to exile Goblin Bombardment to keep me safe. I'll see, okay. Shiva, yes or no. Prelim went pretty badly, but I also wanted to play an Eldrazi Prelim for a while. I guess I can die to an Arena of Glory top deck. Can we make it so that I don't die to Arena of Glory top deck by going Kozilek's Commando? Make 5 spawns? Not really. I can exile Flash and the token, yeah. Which then makes Ajani their best top deck, but if they don't top deck Ajani, I should be pretty safe. Because otherwise I let them escape Flash, which is at least 3 damage, so it's better to leave them with Bombardment for one more turn. So we can even do this. Mycospawn, get Temple, kill Shadowy Backstreet, then exile Flash. This is clear the graveyard more. Bog relevant again, kinda, sort of, perhaps. Maybe I should be hitting the Sacred Foundry. 2 mana screw them from casting Flash, but it's pretty impossible, I think. Tempura. If they do draw under Flash, it is a bit troublesome, maybe. And I guess I can die if opponent's Survey lands. Flash Graveyard, draw Arena of Glory. If they have another white Survey land. Card on top is better than card in Graveyard. Oh, it is Flash. Holy shit. That's some scary shit right there. Very interesting game. I wonder if what I could have played differently. Kanister is worth playing Chrysalis. Chrysalis looked pretty good this game. Now we're dead to a land. No i kurwa jest Arena of Glory. Trzeba od razu wpierdolić tego flasza do grobu, debilu. Przecież tak się gra energią. Co innego myśleli, że z czuba pójdzie. If I was left alone to build Eldrazi, I would probably play all the copies, all the reasonable copies I can fit of the life gain dude. The life gain Eldrazi. I think playing Stone Rain is a trap in the sideboard in general. Do you mind expanding a bit? I very rarely end up boarding it in. Just for Mirror and Titan, really. I guess when I want to board out Kozilek's Commando, like against Breach, I would rather have Stone Rain than Those look return, but Stone can look pretty funny. Yeah, like in combo matchups, it seems pretty good. Musk. No, Stone Rain. He said Stone Rain, not Stone Brain. I don't know about the Unholy Heat's not convinced that it's worthwhile, but well, I mean, half Kozilek's return. Temple, but I could see grabbing the Rumble. Abstergo seems pretty useless. Like, if I'm playing it over Bog, maybe I just wouldn't play any card like that. Ragavanchik, no, yeah. So I want to prolong deploying my colorless lands to prevent Charmo. Bog doesn't feed Charmo, that is true. Okay, I can play an Eldrazi next turn. They don't have the mana to Charmo. Overplay, flush. I think I'll world break the Arena of Glory. Could hit this Sacred Foundry maybe, but I think Arena is rough. How would I rate the state of Modern now? Is it a good time to go back to MTG? If you enjoy MTG, it is a good time, yeah. Orim's can't, I've hacking can't. Seems like a job for Abstergo Entertainment, but Bojuka Bog would do it better. What if Flash is too strong for Modern? So to answer your question, is it a good time to go back to MTG? I mean, I play daily, I enjoy myself. It's maybe different than it used to be. I think the culture maybe has shifted a bit as well, and people kinda play the same decks in higher concentration than they used to. Incredible on how you get convinced to play some of the shittest cards over Bojuka Bog. Bro, I'm just trying stuff out for all of your sake, so you can, you know, next time you'll see a decklist with Abstergo Entertainment, you'll think, oh yeah, I've seen Kanister run it through a Prelim. It's really bad. So you don't have to waste time playing Abstergo Entertainment yourself. I think I'll move. I guess. Utopia Sprawl and then just keep this. Turn to Mycospawn. If I want to, of course. Does Charmo destroy any land or is it just basic land? Non-basic land rather. His name is Green. Non-basic, that's awesome. So I can name Green and next turn add 2 green Temple and I can put the second Sprawl on the forest name Red. Rumble. Oh, Johnny, no. Because I could just play Mycospawn now. Which doesn't kill my opponent's land. It gives me a blocker. Or I can kill their land next turn. What if a Blood Moon gets played after Utopia Sprawl? Well, my forest is a basic land, so that would not be a problem. I think I'd go with the Rumble play. Can I play Utopia on a Shockland? Oh, nice. So does it Kozilek's return? Let's take under Temple. So what does Blood Moon do, right? It turns non-basics into mountains or islands. Therefore, they lose their... Well, actually, that's not really all that logical, but they do lose their type, so... Playable, cool. Johnny not attacking? Curious. So I think I'm in a pretty good spot if I... go Devourer, kill this Flashbang. But I'm thinking about Charmo still. Maybe I don't play the Talisman, maybe I just play Forest so that Charmo is harder to summon still. That's one way to lose, is if my opponent Charmos. After I do that. So maybe I just Mycospawn still. Mycospawn, kill maybe the Arena of Glory. This could get exiled by something like a Throbbing Charm, and I might need the Kozilek's return. So I think I'll go with Forest Devourer and I'll try to tank the Charmo, but a hasty Charmo could be a bit scary. But if they don't have exactly Charmo and in an untapped land, then puts me in a great spot. And I draw a card every draw step as well, so maybe I'll draw something that tackles the Charmo issue. Guide of Souls, that's good, that's fine. Ocelot Pride, no, yeah. Blast Zone, bro, I don't play it. How many funny lands do you play? I think we're getting a surveil for Valua, indeed. There is also an option of getting Abstergo Entertainment, but I think we're gonna skip that. Kozilek's return. It stays on top, I guess. Well, they make a flyer, I don't know if it actually stays on top. This might go to my graveyard because it's actually better there. If they play a monster and they make their Ocelot Pride fly, then it's really... I don't really want to draw it in that spot. How crazy is it that this deck has 4 Kozilek returns, but no actual Kozileks? Also rewarded for not keeping this on top as well. Because it would have been bad against Charmo. Cat Angel. Oh no, that's not a big Eldrazi. Oi oi oi. Stressful. Flash is solid. Alright, I did draw Devourer, but I barely knew her. Holy shit, Flash is so strong that it can just beat the Eldrazi deck almost. But I wonder if we're getting kind of punished for playing out this safe Devourer, which actually wasn't all that safe over Mycospawn. Because it might turn, it's kind of turning out that I kinda do Orim's Chant. Okay, let's show Kozilek's Commando. Nope. There. Alright, let's dodge Arena of Glory. Fable. Dodged. Alright, now I hit Emrakul and then what? Just kidding. Hmm. Still dodging Arena of Glory. Not quite dead to it, but chooses not to use the Fable of Mirror Breaker's ability. That's wild. Really killed one arena. Well, presumably they play more. They escape Flash. I go to 2. They go to 16. I have 15. Kill the noob for sure. Auto-modded. Well, that's pretty gruesome. Interesting. Well, so I assume their last card is a land for Flash. In that case, it seems like I have to jump and then hit the Flash. Any benefit of doing it on their 10 versus mine, maybe? Just think. Can I make it so that they would have no outs? Can make it so that they draw a fetch, they die. Can scry opponent's deck. Sure. Oh, that doesn't sound very good. How did Flash kill Chrysalis? It didn't. Fatal Push killed Chrysalis. Flash killed 3/5 of my life points. Look pretty deep for Emrakul, and then leave one more green for what? Breaker, but is Breaker something I actually want to cast right now? I guess Breaker is actually better than Emrakul. Like, to kill their land is better than to Emrakul because... no, because not because of the Goblin Shaman. But if I let them escape Flash again, I'll die, so I can't let them escape Flash. I have Mycospawn here? I don't somehow. So if I had Mycospawn, I could kill a land and exile, it still have enough mana. Story cards. Damn. I don't want this. Don't want Utopia Sprawls. I'm not sure that casting Emrakul is actually even does anything. I guess it kills him the fetch. That's a fun fact. I did not know. That's crazy. Because they just need a survey land at the top now. Or even a removal spell for their own Ajani. It's flip Ajani, but EOT with reflection. I did not read out all of the message, Mr. Chimba, because I have changed the settings of the auto mod function to cut it off at some point. After yesterday's violation of the stream by Saint Nutritious, maybe I was too aggressive. Alright, opponent, did you draw a Surbiland? No. Then you're done. Alright. Was close, Dios mio. I do wonder if Devourer is actually all that good, but I guess its main purpose is being a soul land. Indeed, seems like breach. Guess I'll take Stirrings. I trust I'll finally land in top 5. Oh no. That's so unkind. Holy guacamole. 12 pills in breach is unfair. I wish Wizards would do something about it. Karn? I have 2 Karns in my deck, so I might not have the opportunity to grab one later. But the Karn will not be the constructs. I'll play Chrysalis and Talisman. I do keep wondering why Chatter said that playing Stone Rain is a trap. In what way am I being trapped playing them? Karn sounds like an awful time for them though. Well, it's an awful time except that they just attack it with their monster. Maybe Karn is the real trap. It seems really bad for me, like for now. I get it's a breach hate card, but you also ramp towards Emrakul hate card, right? The best thing that Karn does is providing another Delirium type in the graveyard. for Karn, for Emrakul. No, the saga. Ay, ay, ay. Uncanny Bros going to Utrecht. Well, I'm going. Actually. This Writhing Chrysalis is the meta breaker. It feels pretty good and it fits pretty well into the curve. I do wonder if I can play build with 4. Actually. Because the stats kinda make sense in the deck, and then the more you play, the better they get. Spirit and Cringe Karn, yeah. Direct accommodations are so expensive. Then do not accommodate. Flip Tamio, we're making a construct. I guess they don't believe they can beat me with the constructs anymore. Chrysalis equals Boros, Blue Black, Hollow 1 Zoo. Karn equals combo, yeah, for sure. Except for the, like, even against combo, it's kinda shaky, the Karn. In a way. Of 10 mana. 1 short of lethal, also 2 blockers. 1 short of lethal, what? Who, me? I think you're imagining a Kozilek's command in my hand. Which is not present. If I had a Kozilek's command, I would. It would be pretty good. Gizral attack Tamio with Chrysalis. Petition to name Chrysalis Cristiano Ronaldo. Why? Shoo. I'll get the Saga. They have 3 mana instead of 5. And like Survey land. Portugal. Colors on Chrysalis. Actually true. Holy shit. Draw with the Soul Guide Lantern, not afraid of my Emrakul. Well, rightfully so, because I sacrificed the spawn, so it's not really achievable to get to it, but... Mailed Breach, Poseju. Opponent's either looking for Breach or for Station. Can't really know, but it's good that they milled Breach and not Station. I guess that's always good. Mitek. The problem is that I can't actually Emrakul. Now play Woodland. Well, so it's still gonna be good that they hadn't played the station, hadn't gotten the station. No block? Brother. Is there a secret blue mana to bounce my shit? No. What if the Eldrazi deck can play every Modern Horizons free card? So it would play Flashraker, 4 Flashraker, 4 Chrysalis, and 4 Kozilek's Commando. Then you would just kill people. Well, where does all of that fit? I don't know, but maybe... Well, I guess it doesn't play too well if Kozilek's return. Flashraker. I think I'll play 4 Chrysalis in a league. Might not be a Labyrinth deck, yeah, but then, like, I think Flashraker is a bit weak because it's just... It dies to Flash in a way that's really bad. And Flash undoes the life loss that it gave you, and Flash also just kills it with the front side. I think it matches up too badly against the card Flash, that's one of the issues. I'll bring Force of Vigor. And I've heard Yandre complain about Chrysalis, that it just makes his consigns way too overloaded, and then the Eldrazi player still gets value. You don't pay 2 mana from the Chrysalis and it kills him pretty quickly. Honestly, this is just great, like I want to play 4. Should I bring 1 to 2 Stone Brains? I'll bring all 3. I think I'll skip Stone Rain. How was Abstergo? Absolutely useless, horrible, and bad. Jailer maybe stays underneath the Karn. I already have the Crypts, maybe that's unnecessary. I'll have to cut cards. 61, I guess. One cheeky Kozilek's return. Should be 0, but you know, just 1 to mill over. I mean, if I draw a green land, then I don't really do anything for the first 2 turns of the game, so maybe still a bad keep, but holy shit, only 2 content creators. They've been bad to draw, so I cut them. I hope that helps. Another Eldrazi Temple. Oh, commercial district. Anyone commercially districting in the chat? I mean, I guess I do. Oh, show me what you left on top, bro. It's this commercial district I'm gonna play. I'm gonna show you to you right here, right now, immediately. Don't you worry. Chrysalis Graveyard. Ah, best card, Jedi Graveyard. Hypo crazy much, brother. Steerings has been okay, but not spectacular. If I play for Chrysalises, then they'll have to go because Chrysalis is kind of like a way to spend mana early. Holy shit, that's a Ren and 6. Oh, that's the nut draw. That's the nut top deck. It's the best top deck. Talisman, awesome. Now Eugene's Labyrinth or Stone Brian? I think Eugene's Labyrinth for the mana, and then just travel until Emrakul. I even cut 2 talismans or something when sideboarding, so I got even more lucky. Brutal. Sort of brutal. Time for Abstergo. If you want 4 Chrysalis, why didn't you net deck Bamjing? I only realized I want 4 Chrysalis right now. I didn't know before. So my opponents skipped the entire grinding station Underworld Breach step and just played it as Oracle. Funnily. So I get to summon Karn this turn. And then I get to summon the Promised End next turn. Spell Pierce is a little bit disheartening, but if I don't die, they'll die. Maybe not attacking is actually even better, because the Oracle in play is a bit tougher for them than when it's in graveyard. Even actually a clue token shouldn't be an issue. No, actually it could be an issue. Well, they probably have a second win con. We lost 100 viewers. No. Oh no, chatters, come back. I'm still alive. Just wasn't for a brief moment. Underworld Bridge. That's how death feels. Feels like. I guess we get to see their sideboarding. Sure, why not? Sounds valuable. Czubeczku, radler ideolo, kurna brother, ale combo. Pół na pół, z lodo herbatą. Swan Song? That's a bit odd. They want to hit my, well, Force of Vigor, I guess. But most lists don't play Force of Vigor. So they just... They got Flame of Honor and Claim, so boarding out on Talisman makes sense. Swan Song also hits K command, I guess. It's not a card I would think of bringing, possibly, but they did. I haven't seen any consigns yet. And they revealed 2/3 of their deck. Yeah, Piffing Needle. Needle what? Sounds like random cards. Maybe I can ignore the Kozilek return entirely. I wonder if I can Stone Rain on the play. If I cut Steerings, my Force of Vigor is kinda not castable. So that's the downside. They have those claims and similar. So let's actually cut Chrysalis in the matchup post board, I think. Well, it's just, it killed them game 1, we don't need to keep it. It seems hard to fit the stone rains though. I guess Talisman is not great, they have those like, those claims that... Let's do science, let's have 3 stone rains. Stone rain? No, stone brain. Alright, Devourer, reveal to me a Eugen's Labyrinth immediately, please. Almost. I want to rumble. It's harder to counter it. Now I can grab Eugen's Labyrinth. I don't think grabbing Emrakul does much sense, and I can just Stone Brain the breaches next turn, and then I shouldn't be able to... It shouldn't be trivial to lose. Just Unholy Heat the spawn. Feels like opponent really wanted to do something with their heat. Emry, Lurker at the lock. I think we're casting the Stone Brain and using it now. Underworld Brach. I managed not to lose to this saga. I should not lose. Oh, they have 4 consigns, I just never milled any. 1 Ren. 1 Pierce, 1 Snare? Guess I have the Stone Brains. 1 Swan Song. 2 stations only. 1 Needle. Alright. Leave 1 for the lulz. That's surely what I should do. I target myself twice. I want to get to Emrakul before they consign. Stone Rain for Urza's Saga. Could even cast it this turn. Sounds good, honestly. Can they win if we exile that Oracle with command? I Stone Brained my opponent's Underworld Breaches. Also, they have a Graveshell in their deck. It's a post-board game. So the answer is yeah. Because if they win, it's with this Urza Saga. So Stone Raining it right now sounds pretty good. Hopefully they cast Nature's Claim on the Talisman for no reason now, so I get to play my Jailer to stop Emry. Awesome. And next turn I draw Rumble. You can also pick up Devourer and cast it. Exile Emry next turn. Better, worse if they had drawn the consign already. The A consign, I guess they ran 4. Ren. Oh, Ren Saga. They should make it 1 mana Stone Rain. Just said is really true. They should. There is Crack the Earth, which gets as close as you can almost. If they play Ren, I guess I have to kill Ren, and if they actually have Consign now, I guess I can die. Unless I get to Emrakul in time, but getting to exile it and making a 6/6, I feel good. Oh, Consign isn't real. Unfortunately, there's 4 of them. They don't really have any more funny targets. Kinda weird they have Claim, but not Might. But whatever. Might is bad versus Karn. Yeah, I understand that, but Righteous Claim is also bad against Karn, as it is not a artifact or enchantment as a planeswalker. One wants to go again. Kurwa, Swanson, nie? Ja nie mogę z tego typa. To attack still. No constructs for you, brother. Or friend. What I'm thinking about Claim is that it's a pretty bad card to begin with. It's not many targets you want to disenchant. I don't know. Not sure what was my opponent's plan, because their post-board deck seems fairly random to me. Unfocused, maybe. Or not even unfocused, just choices I don't get, but maybe I'm not there to get everything. Have you ever gotten your Misha's Bubble draw trigger consign, chat? Has that ever happened to you? Must feel pretty silly. Never happened to me, but also I don't play with Misha's Bubble lately. This is the worst Emrakul. Just pass. Can't really mess with anything. I don't know what to do. I'll scry 4 because 4 is a large amount. Take your time, bro. Thanks. Well, thanks. Yeah, good advice. You're right. Nature's Claim. Alright, I guess you cannot might Soulless Jailer, so that's another thing. That's another downside, perhaps. Bojuka Bog actually goated right now. I think it's relevant. But it will be better than Abstergo. Well, like, my points on no real outs to win the game, so... Let's go, Abstergo. Bog is goated. Okay. So when I played League with Bog, it was pretty bad because I kept drawing it and it was a colorless tapland. Maybe instead of Ren, they should be playing the 3 mana Crucible of World's Room, because it has a 5 mana Yogg will attach to it. I guess Abstergo is bad to draw and bad to search for, while Bog is just bad to draw, so that makes Bog better. What's the name of that room? Gazebo? Gazebo? It's not it. Walk in closet, maybe. Yeah. You may cast spells when graveyard at the stand, and if a card will be put into your graveyard from anywhere the stand and exile it instead. Well, maybe. That Crucible was 4, you thought. Well, you thought wrong. I think people are playing Ren because it's legendary. I think people are playing Ren because they know the Ren card, and fewer people know the walk-in closet, because if you don't play Cube, you don't know about this card's existence. If a card will be put into your graveyard from anywhere the stand and exiled instead, it's not really all that great with the Station Breach. With the regular Station Breach plan. Admittedly. Ej, chłopie. On mnie zaczął milować. Is Bridge stone-brained? Breach, yes. Bridge, no. White. Wait up 3 minutes. Can get Karn. Is there a Karn? There's a Stonebrain. You can also get Stonebrains, a history card, right? Target historic. Bosseggio. Oh. Hmm. Don't need to use Abstergo, but I guess I will. Opponent doesn't have any more stations, so no risk of getting milled, and I 3-1 the Prelim. I think Karn is kinda ass. Don't like it. I never liked Karn anywhere, really.